Red Sox still can pop without Papi. Rookie Andrew Benintendi hit a 3-run homer that capped the 5-run fifth inning, and the Red Sox began their post-David Ortiz era by beating the Pittsburgh Pirates 5-3 in Monday's season opener. Ortiz retired after last season after helping the Red Sox win 3 World Series titles, their first since 1918. Rick Porcello 1-0 gave up 3 runs and 6 hits in 61 thirds innings while striking out 5. Craig Kimbrell retired Starling Marte on a game-ending pop-up with 2 on for the save. "That was awesome," Benintendi said. "We're all excited to start playing games that actually matter. It was a fun experience." What manager John Farrell said has impressed him most about 22-year-old during his short time in the majors is the lack of panic. Benintendi homered on a 98 miles per hour fastball on a 2-2 count. "He sees the ball extremely well and has a true understanding of the strike zone," Farrell said. "A pretty special young player." Jarrett Cole 0-1, the first overall pick in the 2011 amateur draft, gave up 5 runs and 7 hits in 5 innings. Boston had only 2 hits before Jackie Bradley Jr.'s 2-out triple to right in the 5th. He scored the first run after Pablo Sandoval beat out a sharp grounder to shortstop Jordy Mercer. Sandy Leon bunted his way on. Sandoval scored on Dustin Pedroia's line drive single up the middle and Benintendi homered. Porcello allowed only 3 hits through 6 innings. Josh Harrison had an RBI single in the 7th, and the Pirates added 2 runs off Matt Barnes before Andrew McCutchen struck out for the 3rd time. Nationals 4, Marlins 2. Adam Lynn's first swing as a member of the Nationals resulted in a pinch hit, go-ahead, 2-run homer in the 7th inning, and Bryce Harper went deep on opening day for the 5th time, leading Washington past Miami. Steven Strasburg 1-0 allowed 2 runs and 6 hits in 7 innings. It was his return to action after missing last September and the playoffs with a right elbow injury. Matt Wheater singled ahead of Lynn's drive off David Phelps 0-1 that made it 3-2. Orioles 3, Blue Jays 2-11. Mark Trumbo homered off Jason Greeley 0-1 with 2 outs in the 11th inning. Tyler Wilson 1-0, the 4th Baltimore reliever, pitched 1 shutout inning. Rockies 7, Brewers 5, Bud Black won his debut as Colorado manager, and Greg Holland got a save in his first game with the Rockies. Mark Reynolds homered, had 3 RBIs and scored the tying run in a 2-run 7th following 2 defensive lapses by Milwaukee. Twins 7, Royals 1, Miguel Sano homered and drew the third bases-loaded walk during a dreadful 7th inning for Kansas City's bullpen, and the Twins won an opener for the first time in 9 years. Irvin Santana 1-0 gave up 2 hits and 2 walks while striking out 3 over 7 innings, aided by 2 diving catches of sinking line drives by center fielder Byron Buxton. Phillies 4, Reds 3. Cesar Hernandez opened the Phillies season with a homer on Cincinnati's 8th pitch, and Jeremy Hellickson drove in a run with his first career triple. Hellickson 1-0 pitched into the 6th, allowing a run and 6 hits. Jeanmer Gomez gave up Scooter Gent's 2-out, 2-run homer in the 9th before retiring Billy Hamilton on a routine flight for the save. Dodgers 14, Padres 3. Jock Pederson launched a grand slam and the Dodgers backed Clayton Kershaw with 4 home runs. Pederson drove in 5 runs, Yanks Manny Grandal homered twice and Corey Seager added a 3-run shot. Kershaw 1-0 allowed 2 runs, 1 earned, and 2 hits in 7 innings, struck out 8 and walked none. Jay Howley's Chasen 0-1 gave up 9 runs and 8 hits in 31 thirds innings in his Padres debut. Indians 8, Rangers 5. Abraham Almonte hit a tie-breaking single in a 3-run 9th inning, and Cleveland opened its American League title defense by rallying for a win over Texas. Rangers starter Yu Darvish had a 5-1 lead behind Rugg Oder, who homered twice and drove in 4 runs in his first 2 at-bats. Edwin Encarnacion tied the score at 5 with an 8th-inning homer and the Indians went ahead against Sam Dyson. Andrew Miller 1-0 struck out 2 in a perfect 8th, and Cody Allen got the save by striking out the side around Elvis Andrus triple. Astros 3, Mariners 0. Dallas Keuchel allowed 2 hits over 7 innings. Luke Gregerson and Ken Giles completed the 3-hitter and Houston beat Seattle. George Springer became Houston's first player since Terry Polk in 1980 to lead off the first game with a home run. Carlos Correa homered and drove in 2 runs. Postponed. The White Sox postponed their opener against the Tigers because of rain. It will be made up on Tuesday afternoon, weather permitting.